Hi, welcome to this short review of this 3 Celest product. I'll be starting off this video thanking my one of my friends for sending this IEM and dongle over for review. In front of me, as you can see, this is the Celest Wyvern Qing 1DD. This one is the Celest Ignitex Beast. This one is 1DD 1BA, which is a hybrid. And then this one is a dongle which feature a ESS 9039 Q2M chip, and this is the OTG for the dongle. Yeah. We'll be looking at this green IEM first, which is this Celest Wyvern Qing. What I think about it is very well tuned. It is very well timbre in its tonalities. I don't find any timbre weirdness that sometimes cheaper IEM can have. Yeah. On top of that, I think it also adds some fun, a little bit of bass, a little bit of upper mid. But I think what this excel in is female vocal. I think it's done in a way that highlights the angelic feel of some female vocals. Let's say your library is majority female vocal. Let's say J-pop anime songs. Yeah, you gonna benefit from this. Yeah. And the most important part, I think the most impressive part of the Celest Wyvern Qing is it doesn't sound dull in any way. Yeah. Despite most budget, we have to sacrifice some of the technical performance to achieve this kind of price range in 1DD form. Some of budget IEM can sound dull. Yeah. For example, I will bring in my more expensive Aria 2. Yeah. I do think there's some degree of dullness, not severe, but a little bit of dullness in the Aria 2. While the Celest Wyvern Qing doesn't have, while being less technical than, let's say, the Aria 2. So it makes the listening experience, I would say, more pleasant is the correct word to describe it. Yeah. In this next section, I will be talking about the Celest Ignitex Beast, which is this red to yellow looking IEM right here. This IEM is configured with one balanced armature and one dynamic driver. I think this is a fun sounding IEM as well, but it's different from, let's say, the Kinera Wyvern Qing, because the Wyvern Qing is warmer, more correct in its tonality, and kinda smoother is smoother in its treble, something along these lines. And the Ignited X bass is tuned different. The main difference is its treble. Its treble is trying to highlight certain part of the vocal. That is why it sounds fun. The vocal majority, I would say the female vocal sounds more sparkly, more airy, more textured, something along this line. This is done so with picking some of the area of the treble. Yes, it can sound a little bit bright tilted, but it's not like very bright that you can't bear it. It's brighter than normal, I would say. Yep. Uh, Aside this, because of the peaks, I think the treble will come off a little bit, let's say, grainy. Yeah, not very grainy, but it's noticeable. For the technical performance, I think the Ignited X base is better than the uh Wyvern Qing. The Wyvern Qing come off sounding slower, and the this one the Ignited X base is sound a little bit more faster, a little bit more attack and decay in its transients as well. Yeah, I will go ahead and say it is even similar level to the Moondrop Kato. Yeah, the Moondrop Kato. Yeah. But this one, I do think it sounds less natural than all of the IEM right here. Yeah. So if you want to sacrifice a little bit of naturalness for, let's say, more sparkle, more fun, more treble, more bite, this will be the IEM for you. But if you are looking for a more natural, more cohesive sound, I would recommend the Kinera Wyvern Qing more for this budget line. In this last section, I'll be talking about this Celest CD20 dongle, which is a dongle deck from Celest. These are all the IEM I tested. Yeah. And then let me grab the OTG. I think the OTG is a little bit memory, but it's fine. This doesn't affect in normal use cases. I think this less CD20 body is quite lightweight as well, so it must be good for portability. I think this is a quite fun sounding dongle from Celeste. Why I would say that? Because first, the bass is quite punchy, and second, this is the best part of this dongle, the mid range. The mid range of this Celeste is smooth, yet it carries this angelic kind of vocal sensation as you can expect from ESS saber deck without sounding harsh or shouty. Previously, those kind of older ESS might have this pinna glare issue where the vocal might sound rough, but this is not the case. This doesn't have the pinna glare issue. Let's take some IEM pairing to better explain the use case for this dongle. Let's say the best pairing IEM. The Celest Wyvern Qing and the Aria 2 is two of the best pairing IEM I tested on the Celest CD20. Why? Because these are warmer sounding IEM. It can benefit from more bite and faster transients of this Celest CD20. So it complements each other. For let's say you are having a linear type sounding IEM, let's say Moondrop Kato or this Moondrop Cadence, it will sound a little bit lacking in the lower mid-range regions because the CD20 is quite I would say neutral. I wouldn't say it is bad in its note weight. It's quite decent already for a ESS. The most decent one I heard in some time. Let's move on. In this Ignitex piece, I would say it's not a great pairing for the Celeste CD20 dongle. Why? Because when you pair more treble uh bright leaning bright leaning IEM with the Celeste CD20, you will start noticing that the Celeste CD20 have this a little bit of, let's say, peaky treble as well. Yeah, it just doesn't sound that good to me when it pairs with natively brighter sounding IEM. Yes, time to conclude this video. If you want to learn more of any of the products here, the Ignitex piece or the Wyvern King or the CD20, you can visit the head file link below. I will post it on a later date once my written review is ready. Yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.